and gentlemen, once again, I want to tell you thank you for tuning in here to Distinct Talk. It is here where we embrace, equip, and empower the people of God through the Word of God. I am excited about tonight's broadcast because I have yours truly, my one and only, my buddy, my pal, my friend here on the set with me tonight. And she's going to take some time and opportunity to actually let you know about her life journey, where she's come from, where she's going. I don't know if you know her or not, but if you don't know her, I promise you will want to get a chance to know her. So I'm going to pause right now and give her the chance to introduce to you who she is and where she's from.
Hi, my name is Laterica Gabriel. I'm from Miami. I have a company called Eleanor Entertainment, which is a managing company. It actually promote artists, give promotion, and where I started from, well, I'm not going to take that from you, so I'm just, you know.
Okay, well, listen, go ahead. You started. Let us know where you're from. Tell us about your journey.
My journey, like, I never was into music like that until I met certain people. So those people is what made me start my business, which is in managing. That was in 2012. So a lot of people doubted the things I wanted to do, but I still put forward and I believed in what I wanted to do and put God first. And I remember, and I always put faith first. And I continue to have faith. And right now today, I continue to have faith in God, and He's going to put me where I want to be. Right now I'm halfway there. I'm not there where I want to be, but I'm almost there, and I'm so thankful for that because I keep pushing. So
okay, now let me ask you a question. So you said in 2012.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Who do you think inspired you to become who you are today? I mean, you know, who like what triggered it off?
Well, I heard my friends rap one day, and I was like, well, y'all, you guys need to go to the studio. I was like, okay, let's go. I'm like, you want to go right now? Let's go. So I called the studio up. We went to the studio, and my brother was the one that was like, you doing all this for the artists. You're not doing anything for yourself. But I'm the type of person I like to help people.
Right.
So I was like, you know, I wasn't looking for the money or anything like that. I just love what I heard. So I put them in the studio. So everybody loved sound. So I was like, okay, I can make this a business. Okay,
now let me ask you a question. Now, if you heard what you like, I mean, first of all, let's just keep it real. It's 1,000 people say, hey, I'm an artist, I can rap. You know,
Yep.
You have kids every day doing crazy things because they have heard Jay-Z, they heard, you know, Biggie, they heard Pop back in the days. So everybody all of a sudden came a part of wanting to become an artist or a rapper or whatever, you know, they desire to be. But what made you think you have what it take to promote them?
Well, I know what I have. Like, I learned, like, when I first started my company, I didn't know anything. Mm-hmm. It took, like, you know, trials and tribulations.
Right.
I used to go to wherever, how much you gonna charge me to play the song?
Okay.
And it took one DJ to tell me, why you asking me that? Don't ask no DJ that, just tell them to play the song. And then after that, if they ask, you know, just push forward. But what really pushed me with this industry was different.
Okay.
Like, my artist is different. It's somebody that you won't look at a day-to-day basis.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. You said the name of because of your company. Mm-hmm. What is the name of your company?
Eleanor Entertainment.
Okay, and what does Eleanor stands for?
Laterica and Rembert.
Okay. Now, the question I'm sure majority of the artists, I mean the up-and-coming artists and viewers want to know is, Robert still entwined in the company today?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, because you know how it is. Usually people get started,
yeah.
And especially when it's something that I want to say fresh off the ground, most people believe in it for the first, I always say the first 5 minutes of the company, but then the minute that they find out that it's work that's behind the wheel that you have to go through to make the company grow, usually they kind of find themselves falling by the wayside. But now you said one thing, and I'm sure everyone want to know. You say that your artists are different. What make your artist different from anyone else?
She's different because, first of all, she's a female.
Okay.
And when you hear her sound, you can tell her to rap about that tree right there, and she can come up with a whole song.
Okay.
Right off the bat. So she's different. Her look is different. Her style is different.
Okay.
And most people would take her, if you just see her and you're like, okay, what she do? Does she rap? Does she sing? You don't know until she open her mouth. And it's meaningful.
Okay.
It's not like, ja, 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 ja. No, all of her words mean something. And that's what pushed me forward to continue my business. Because it take money to come, like, especially when you're coming from nothing.
Absolutely.
Like, we used to record in the van. Poker Bean Projects one time. And I was like, let's go to the studio right there. And it was a hit. Okay. Now we getting paid shows, Washington, Texas, people from everywhere want to get her music. So that's why I believe in this. And a lot of people say, you know, why are you still doing this? Because I have faith.
Okay. Now, I'm glad you said that part because it's a question that I believe that a lot of people want to know. What all did you have to sacrifice?
My time. When I first started my company, I was full-time student for my RN, full-time working, and then I had full-time music. So I barely slept. I slept for like 2 hours a day. So I sacrificed a lot. I actually put my school on pause. Wow. For the music. That's how much faith I had in it. Because I said, it's going to work. I had to cut off relationships.
Wow. Because
of my dream, because other people didn't believe in it. Because I still believe in it. And I know it's going to happen. And it's going to happen real soon.
Okay.
So.
I believe. Okay, before I go into that part, I want to ask this question here. I asked you what make it different. I asked you what did you have to sacrifice. But I want to know who you are. Tell us who you are. Like, where you from? I know you say you're from Dade County, which is Miami. But tell us a little bit about you and why you think you had a passion for music. Because it could have been anything. It could have been arting. Drawing, excuse me. It could have been anything. It could have been writing. It could have been. But what do you think connected you to music? Because usually the person who has that drive is a person who
I'm a people's person.
It's always the artist, but here it is, you're saying, wait, I'm not the artist, I'm just a promoter. Exactly. I believe in this particular artist.
Exactly.
So what led you there? Like, what made you, and I know you gave us a little bit of it, but I want to know more. Who are you,
Well, like I said, I'm from Miami. I always was brought up, I was raised by my grandmother. Okay. So I was raised a certain way. So I was raised a go-getter, don't take nothing from nobody, get your own business, start everything, do what you want to do in life.
Right.
So my ultimate goal was to be a doctor. Okay. So I was in school for nursing. So what led me here, and of course I'm still finished, I got 1 year left. But what led me to the music was how far, I never thought I had the ability to do this. I was never interested in music like I was that started me in 2012.
Okay.
That's when I felt the connection. And I was like, this is my passion. I let it go for 2 years. And I just got my artist back 2 years ago. Because when I first got my artist, there was a group. It was 2.
Okay.
But the group thing didn't work out. So I believe in this one artist that I have right now. And I just had to call her up. Sometimes you have to suck it up and be the bigger person.
Okay. So now let me ask you a question. You spoke about yourself, spoke about your artist. Now, I'm sure there's someone out there want to know what do they have to do if they want to be you? Or what words of encouragement, let me flip this question around. What words of encouragement could you give someone who wants to become a promoter, who wants to become, wants to own their own company? What advice could you give them to say, hey, listen, this is what it's going to take?
Well, the advice that I can give, you have to stay committed. You have to be ready to put in work, because especially when you first start off, nobody don't know you. They're not going to want to pay for you to come to their club. They're going to want you to pay them. So I established that in my company, so I could just go to any club in Miami and do a show, do that, and they pay me. So my next level is to do a tour.
Okay.
So that's what we're working on right now.
Okay. And what is going to be the name of the tour?
We still working on that right now.
Okay, so we can't disclose that part.
Yeah, we still working on that right now.
Okay, now, before we wrap this up, I do want to ask 2 important questions. Because as I spoke with you before, in the process of booking this interview, I made it my business not to invite the artist now. We want to put the artist coming soon.
Yeah.
What is the name of the artist?
Pondeville.
Pondeville. Okay.
Yeah.
And where did Pondeville get the name from?
She got it in Pondeville. Is in Miami, is in the city by USA Flea Market. But she is like a person where came from the bottom is going to the top.
Okay.
And always stay positive. That's what I love about her.
Okay.
And she's about growth.
Okay.
That's why I had to let her go in 2013.
Okay.
But she grew. So I said, no, I got to get my artist back. Because I know she got what it takes.
Wow.
And that's what's missing right now. Y'all go see her.
Okay.
Pondeville.
Now, Pondeville, is she on YouTube, Facebook?
She on YouTube.
You know, let us know where we can find
YouTube,
it.
Facebook, Pondeville. Everything Pondeville. LNR Entertainment, www.lnrentertainment.com. That's my website. And you can go look up her music there. You go on YouTube, Pondeville, LNR Entertainment. You're going to find it. Either way, you're going to find us.
Okay. Now, before we close this out, I have to ask this question. What's next?
Right now, we're putting out a new single called Whole Lot of Money. So this is a song where she's talking about coming from the bottom, going to the top, and always want to advance. So this is going to be something real big. Because we have a lot of sponsors now.
Okay.
I'm really
Well, let me stop you right now then.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to your sponsors, because one thing I come to realize is people, once you get a platform where you can give them a shout out, I believe personally it is very important to do so.
Yeah.
So go ahead and let us know who are some of your sponsors.
I want to give a shout out to Strong On Studios. They looked out for us. They recorded our new single. They believe in us so much. They did it on the house.
Wow.
Free and promotion, everything.
Wow.
So I want to give a shout out to Strong On Studios. Okay.
Okay, so you told us all of that about you. The question is now, how can someone book you?
You can book me at lnrentertainment.com. You can book me, text me at 786-209-6390, 786-209-6390. And all the social medias, Laterica, Laterica, Gabriel.
Okay. Lastly, I want to say this right here. Is it a fee if an artist, because this just struck my mind, so y'all forgive me with this one, but is it a fee for the artist if they want you to promote them?
Yeah, of course it's a fee.
Okay.
You know, but my fee is slim. So if you hit me up, I can give you the fees, the prices to everything. You know, I have like a month-to-month artist, and I have like a year-to-year artist. So it depends on what type of artist you believe in yourself to be and how much you trust me to promote you.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, listen, I want to say thank you for taking out your time. I know you.
Thank you for having me.
I know you said you're on your way to the studio.
Yeah.
They're on their way now to go record another single or another hit. We're gonna call it. So as I called her, I said, listen, on your way out, do us a favor, stop by the studio, let us know a little bit about yourself, who you are, and I want to say thank you for coming. But soon, very soon, I'm gonna have our contact person to contact you to book Pondeville, because I know, you know, I've heard some things. I know I've been invited out. I don't club, but hey, I follow. Every time she hit me up on Facebook with something, I always share it. You know, I just feel like if I can't do it much, I can always share. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it our business to make sure we book her to come here on the set, to get her out there. We're going to transform the studio here so we can be able to let her perform for you. I'm excited about it. I mean, it's not gospel, but at the same time, you know, we got to do what we got to do to reach everybody. But again, I want to tell you, thank you again for coming, taking out your busy schedule. To everyone, thank you for tuning in. But listen, as always, I want to say that you continue to pray for us, and we're going to continue to pray for you. May God continue to bless you and keep you. It's my prayer. Love you, and good night.
Good night.